Ethan was 11 months old. He was unable to sit up by himself, so we knew, with him being our fourth child, we knew that something wasn't right.
Having three perfectly healthy children who developed normally, who were ahead of the curve in just about every kind of milestone, we were really unprepared. We didn't really know anything about cystinosis at the time. We didn't know anything about genetic diseases really, other than what everyone knows. We'd barely dealt with a bad cold up until that time. So nothing had prepared us for even a challenging sickness, let alone something as drastic as this. Cystinosis, in layman's terms, it's basically a build-up of an amino acid in the cells. So every cell in his body cannot put this cysteamine, this certain thing, out of the cells. It gets caught in there, which destroys the cell. Because it happens in every cell of his body, every organ, every part of his body is affected. His eyes, his liver, his kidneys, everything is affected because every single cell in his body cannot get rid of the amino acid that it needs to get rid of.
We were told he would have to take medication every 6 hours for the rest of his life. His medication would increase every year, so he would be taking 40 to 50 tablets a day.
And we quickly learned just how many people with cystinosis had kidney transplants and were on dialysis and all these situations that we just couldn't imagine our little boy going through. And my favourite thing about Ethan through the cystinosis has been his total lack of bitterness. He's never had a why me attitude. He's a positive kid. With having a child that has an incurable disease, a genetic disease, it really brings home just how important a cure is. Because before that, a cure was just a word. It wasn't a thing that we could consider. But now, to think through research, we are getting cures for things that we used to call incurable. And to be able to change that, to be able to make that a condition, something that is treatable, something that is curable through research, I can't imagine anything more important for us. It's only through research that we can change that incurable to curable.